Oh, maybe not. North Atlanta scoops it up. Sarah Thomas. Lauren Tibbs is going to look. Passing it over to number 5, Corey Evans, who will pass it to number 8, Merritt Swayze, who passes it over to Sarah Morris. Back over to Merritt Swayze, and Swayze is looking, and she's running around in circles here. She flips it back to number 3, Savannah Church, who flips it to number 2, Sarah Morris, who has lost the ball, and it's picked up by Bella Woods, I believe. And Bella Woods is running down the sideline. She's going to pass it over, to Bella Woods. And now Bella Woods is running down towards the goal. And she flips it over to Isabella Cherry. And it's scooped up by North Atlanta. That's number 2, Sarah Morris, who's running down in a foot race here. And she's running down to the field. They're you got 2 Chiefs on her. And they will blow the play dead. Here's number 8, Merritt Swayze with the ball. She's looking. She's going to flip it over, and a little bit of miscommunication there, and they kick it out of bounds. And Leah Jordan has it now as the goalie, and she's going to look to heave one over to number 5. Who's running in a foot race down the field here, and she's going to flip it to number 13, Isabella Cherry. And North Atlanta did scoop it up, but they ultimately blew the play dead. And it's picked off by number 34, Ella Waters, who's running in a foot race down here, and she looks to flip it over to number 8. Or number 2, Bella Woods, who flips it to number 17, Ella Baker, who is running around defenders here and flips it to number 5. The refs will blow the play dead here. And we are picking back up. And that pass is intercepted by the defense, and she shoots, and she will score. Sequoia is already up 2-0 here in the first quarter. 2 great possessions there by Sequoia as they pass it around the field here and shoot one in. And here is the draw. Referee getting things set here. And the whistle's blown, and it looks like it's won by Sequoia again. Oh, nope. And North Atlanta scoops it up. That's number 5, Corrine Evans, who's in a foot race down here, making defenders miss. And the ball's going to be swatted out and scooped up by Sequoia. Nope, it will not be blown dead. It will be blown dead here by the referees, but number 6, Anna Kate O'Malley, shoots and scores. North Atlanta gets on the board here, still trailing 2-1, but they finally get some points on the board. And the referee setting up the draw here. Balls drop up in the air, and Sequoia's got it. No, they do not. Number 5, Corrine Evans is running down the field here, looking to shoot another goal here. She looks, she fires to another teammate. That is number 1, Laura Tibbs. And Lauren Tibbs shoots and misses, blocked by Leah Jordan, and it's scooped up by Merritt Swayze, who's getting around defenders, and she did not make it. And Leah Jordan with the big save there, as they prevent North Atlanta from getting another goal. There's a pass down to number 5, who passes it, and it is going to be bobbled, and it's Mackenzie Sanders who ultimately scoops it up. And I believe it's North Atlanta ball with 5:50 here to go in the first quarter. Pass over to Corlin John, who passes it over to number 12, Delphina Greider, who passes it to Sophia Kornsky. So it's North Atlanta ball, and they'll take over here down towards the 20-yard line, looking to shoot a goal here. And number 24, Sophia Corsandi, will be blocked and will not get a goal. And a free shot here for Sophia Corsandi. And she's going to shoot, and it'll be blocked by Leah Jordan. Nice save there, and she's going to launch one down the field to Mackenzie Sanders, who is going to pass it over to Bella Woods, but it's bobbled, and it's scooped up by number 5. And it's scooped up by number 19, Riley Mahoney, who looks, and she lobs one over to number 11. And Ella Waters shoots and scores. That's her second goal of the day. Sequoia is now up 3-1 here in the first quarter. Referee's getting things set here for the draw. That ball is up in the air, and it looks like it's scooped up by North Atlanta. And the referees will blow the play dead, and that is Sequoia ball. Sequoia now has possession here. Looks like a green card here on Sequoia. North Atlanta, or excuse me. And number 23, Madison Stevens, is getting a foot race here across the middle of the field, and she's going to shoot it over to number 17, Ella Baker, and Ella Baker will score. Sequoia now up 4-1 here with 3:30 left to go in the first quarter. You cannot ask for a better start than that. Referee, getting set here for the draw. Sequoia has won most of the draws today. I believe 3 out of the 4 so far. And the ball is up in the air, and it's going to be blown dead by the referee, and it's going to be a Sequoia ball. Number 5, running down the sideline across the middle of the field. She's running in circles now. She's going to throw it over. She's running around here, and it is tipped on the ground. They're kicking it, and it's scooped up by North Atlanta. It's North Atlanta ball. Here's number 16, Carolyn John, who is running down the sideline here all the way over to the 40-yard line now. And at the 35, she's going to pass it over, and it's going to be almost taken away by Sequoia. It just rolls out of bounds before Sequoia can scoop it up. And now this is going to be taken in by number 24. Now Sequoia's got it, and there's Riley Mahoney. And Riley Mahoney loses the ball, but she scoops it up, and now she's going down the sideline towards the middle of the field, and she's going to fire it over to Ella. And Ella Waters will score again. That's her 3rd goal of the day. Sequoia is now up 5-1 here in the first quarter. Referee getting things set for the next draw here. Adjusting the ball as needed so. And that ball's up in the air, and it's scooped up by North Atlanta. That is Corrine Evans, who's going to scoop it back up, and after she dropped it, and she's running down towards the goal. She fires, blocked by Leah Jordan. What a nice block there. And it is going to be scooped up by number 1, Lauren Tybus, right before it goes out of bounds. And Lauren Tybus is looking, and she fires it back over to number 18, Mania Dorsey, who has dropped the ball, and now she dropped it again, and she scooped it right back up. She fires the goal, and that will be a goal by North Atlanta. Much needed goal there by the Warriors, as they still trail 5-2 here in the first quarter. So here's the draw. Referee getting things set. That ball is going to be up in the air and recovered by Sequoia. No, it's not. And scooped up by North Atlanta. Oh, and she drops it. And number 2, Sarah Morris, picks it up, but the play has just been blown dead. And here is number 7, Gracie McCroby, running down the sideline, and she's going to look. She's looking for a target to throw to here. And she flips it over to Ella Baker. Ella Baker scoops it up, and she's looking to throw it to somebody. And she flips it over to number 2, Bella Woods, and Bella Woods is going to look. And she's looking, still looking. Flips it over to number 23, Madison Stevens, who made a couple defenders miss, and she's going to shoot and score. Madison Stevens with her first goal today. And that'll extend Sequoia's lead here. And it is now 6-2 here with 16 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Referee get anything to say here for the draw? The ball is up in the air way back there, and it's going to be scooped up by number 2, Bella Woods, and Sarah Morris. And Sarah Morris is going to throw it over to number 18, Maniana Dorsey. And they're going to call a timeout here. Referee timeout. As play blows dead with 6 seconds left to go in the first quarter. And it is a free shot here. Leah Jordan looking ready to go. And Dorsey is set. And it is going to be stopped by the defense. And that will be the end of the first quarter. Chiefs lead 6-2 after a really And here is the draw to start the second quarter. Referee setting things up here. Sequoia's won most of the draws today. That ball is up in the air, and it looks like it's scooped up by Mackenzie Sanders, who is going to be running across the middle of the field, and she's going to look, and she's going to dump it off to number 23, Madison Stevens, who fires it over to Ella Waters. And Ella Waters is spinning in circles here, and she's looking for a crease to see if she can make a shot. She's going to pass it over to number 17, Ella Baker, and Ella Baker lasers it out of bounds out of the back of the end zone here, and it will remain Sequoia ball. Looking like an inbound play here. And will be lobbed over to Ella Waters, who is looking. Fired over, and that's going to be a green card here on North Atlanta. Yellow card, excuse me. A yellow card on North Atlanta, and I believe that is a suspension or a timeout. I don't know. Free shot here by Sequoia. And she's going to look and fire it, and that's going to be in for a goal. And Sequoia is now up 7-2. Cannot ask for a better start than that. Here's the official getting things set here for the draw. Sequoia absolutely dominating so far today. Both the draws and on the board. The ball's up in the air, and it's going to be picked up by North Atlanta. That is number 6, Anna Cato Kelly, who is in a sprint down the sideline. Makes Mackenzie Sanders miss, and she's going around the defense here in a pickle, making defenders miss. She goes up behind the goal. And now she goes up wide, and that's going to be blown dead by the officials. We'll see what the call is on the field. Looks like it's a free shot here for North Atlanta. Number 6, Anna Kate O'Kelly. We'll take the shot here. She looks over, and she's getting swarmed by 2 defenders. Anna Kate O'Kelly is looking for something here. Almost a desperation throw at this point, and she's going to fire it over to number 1, Lauren Tibbs. And Lauren Tibbs is going to look, and it's going to be scooped up by Sequoia. And they're going the other way here. And they're in a foot race down the sidelines. Flips it over to number 2, Bella Woods. And Bella Woods is running across the middle of the field, and she's going to look, and the referees will blow the play dead. Looks like it'll be a free shot here for Sequoia. Bella Woods here lining up. She's going to look, and she's going to fire over the goal and out of the back of the end zone here. So a missed opportunity for Sequoia there. Turns into a turnover by North Atlanta, and they will take over. Actually, no, they won't. Be scooped up, and Riley Mahoney will shoot and score. And Riley Mahoney with her first goal of the day, and it is now 8-2 Sequoia in the second quarter. Here's the referee getting things set for the draw here. Ball's up in the air and scooped up by Sequoia. And pass over to number 23, Madison Stevens, who throws it out of the back of the end zone over the goal. And Ella Waters will pick it up. Now Ella Waters is running around here. And she throws it over to Ella Baker. Ella Baker flips over to number 23, Madison Stevens, and it is dropped. And it's picked up again by Ella Baker. Ella Baker looking around, making defenders miss. Throws it over to number 23, Madison Stevens, who's looks, and she flicks it back over to Ella Baker, and they will blow the play dead. Looks like it'll be a free shot here by Sequoia. And she shoots, and she scores! Number 2, Bella Woods, extends the Chiefs' lead, and is now 9-2 with 7:42 left to go in the second quarter. North Atlanta's team huddling up here behind the goal, discussing their further game plan. Better come up with something. Here's the officials setting up the draw here. Making sure everyone is set. And that ball is up in the air, and it's going to be taken up by North Atlanta. And North Atlanta is going to advance it towards the goal here. Flips it over to Corrine Evans. And Evans is looking. And she's going to flip it over to number 1, Lauren Tabis, who's making defenders miss. And she's directing her offense right now. She runs on the goal, shoots, and it's blocked by Leah Jordan. And it's up in the air. And it's picked up by Sequoia. Riley Weisgerber now running down the sideline across the middle of the field, and she's going to throw it over to Bella Woods. A little too hard, and that ball is going to roll out of bounds. And North Atlanta has the ball here. Number 13, Gabby Korzinski. And she's going to be shoved out of bounds, and she's going to fall down and lose the ball. And the referees will blow the play dead. And now Gabby Korzinski has the ball. She's going to fire it over. Now number 1, Lauren Tybus has it, and she's going to shoot, and she will score. It is now 9-3 Sequoia. North Atlanta comes up with a much-needed score there, and it is now a 6-point game with 5:47 left to go in the second quarter. Well, after that last Sequoia goal, they all met up in the middle and discussed their game plan, and it looks like it's worked out well for them. Here's the officials getting things set for the draw here. Chiefs have been very dominant in these draws today. That ball's up in the air, and it's going to be picked up by North Atlanta. Number 2, Sarah Morris. And Sarah Morris is going to be running down the sideline. She spins, and she's got loose. She's going to throw it back to number 8, Merritt Swayze. And Swayze, it's going to be picked up by Riley Weisgerber. And Riley Weisgerber is running across the middle of the field, and she's going to flip it over to Bella Woods, and Bella Woods is going to shoot and score. And just like that, the Chiefs get one back. And they are now up 10-3 here with 5:17 left to go in the second quarter. Referees getting things set here for the draw. Had a lot of these today. A lot of points scored by the Chiefs. The ball is up, and it is going to be taken by North Atlanta. Number 8, Merritt Swayze looking, and she loses the ball, scooped up by Mackenzie Sanders, and Mackenzie Sanders will flip it over to Riley Mahoney, and Mahoney is running down towards the goal, and she is going to shoot and just miss it. Great shot there, just bounced right off. Didn't quite go in. It is now North Atlanta ball, and it's going to be passed over to number 11, Lala Khans. And now the play is blown dead, but it's still going to be North Atlanta ball. And Lala Khans is going to be running down the sideline. She's going to flip it over. Oh, almost snagged by Mackenzie Sanders. And now Corrine Evans has it, and Corrine Evans is going to be looking down the field, and she is going to be stopped in her tracks right here. For 18. Yeah, Dorsey will shoot. And she will miss, and it will be a save by Leah Jordan, who's having an outstanding day today. And Leah Jordan will flip it over to number 7, Gracie McCroby. And now here's McCroby looking to pass, and she's going to flip it over to Mackenzie Sanders. And Mackenzie Sanders is looking. She's running all the way down to the 30-yard line. She's going to flip it forward, and it's going to be scooped up by North Atlanta. Number 2, Sarah Morris picked it up. Now Mackenzie Sanders has it again up to Bella Woods. And Woods is going to look to number 9, Ella Zappella. And the ball will roll out of bounds as Ella Zappella tried to shoot in for a score. And the ball will roll out of bounds and will remain in possession of the Chiefs, I believe. Riley Mahoney will look, and she drops the ball, and the play is blown dead by the officials. And it's picked back up here. Riley Mahoney looking. Getting swarmed by a defender. And she flips it over to number 23, Madison Stevens. And Stevens is looking. Stevens is going to flip it over to number 5. That ball is going to roll out of bounds out of the back of the end zone. And I think it is still Sequoia ball. Yes, it is. And that is Gracie McCroby with the ball. And McCroby's going to look, and it's going to be caught by number 23, Madison Stevens, and the play will be blown dead by the officials. We'll see what it's about. Looks like it's going to be a free shot here by Sequoia. And Madison Stevens is going to shoot and score. And Sequoia gets another goal there, and it is now 11-3 with 2:07 left to go in the second quarter. almost perfect first half for the Chiefs so far here. Almost nothing has gone wrong for them. And the opposite can be said for North Atlanta. Referee getting things set here. That ball's up in the air, and it's going to be tipped and scooped up by North Atlanta. And number 8, Merritt Swayze, got hit in the hand there, looks like it. Hope she's okay. Looks to be fine. Merritt Swayze looking. And Swayze's going to be running across the middle of the field in a foot race, and she's going to run backwards now, trying to get around the defenders. And now she's running down the sideline, and Mackenzie Sanders is coming after her. And Merritt Swayze still has the ball now. She's looking. Now she looks, she fires, and scores. That was actually Anna Kate O'Kelly. And it is now 11-4 Chiefs here with 1:20 left to go in the first quarter, or second quarter. Officials now getting things set for the draw here. School have been very dominant today in the draws, winning most of them, I'd say. And that ball's up in the air, and it is scooped up by Sequoia. That is Madison Stevens, who looks and fires it over to number 5, I believe, and the play is blown dead by the officials. Looks like it's going to be a free shot here by Sequoia. And looks and fires and scores. It is now 12-4 Chiefs with 49 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Pure just domination by the Chiefs, and I don't think anyone expected this at this point. This is incredible, an incredible start. Referee getting things set here for the draw. Potentially the final one of the half. That ball's up in the air and picked up by Mackenzie Sanders. And Sanders is in a foot race across the middle of the field. She's going to pass it over to number 2, Bella Woods. And it's going to be dropped by Bella Woods, and it's on the ground now. And who wants it? It looks like North Atlanta's got it. The referees blew the play dead. Now here is number 5, Corrine Evans, who is in a foot race across the middle of the field. And looking like she might take this one all the way to the goal, and she's going to shoot and fire and not going to get it. Just missed the goal entirely. And that will be it for the first half. Your Sequoia Chiefs 12, North Atlanta 4. And welcome back, Chiefs. We are back from halftime. In case you missed it, Sequoia is now up 12-4 here after a more or less dominant first half performance. Here's the official getting things set for the first draw of the second half. The ball's up in the air, and it is caught and scooped up. Nope, nobody wants it. And the officials will blow the play dead. Corrine Evans will take the ball, and she is going to be running across the middle of the field, and she's making defenders miss. Amberly Mosley swatting at her a little bit. She's going to fire and going to get a goal. And it is now 12-5. North Atlanta. Or Sequoia, excuse me. A much-needed goal for the Warriors there, as they are now trailing only by 7. The officials getting things set here for the draw. The ball's up in the air, and it's going to be scooped up by number 7, Gracie McCroby. And McCroby's going to be running down the sideline, and she's getting ran out of the bounds here. And now she's going to look over towards the goal. She's looking for someone to throw it to, flips it over to Amberly Mosley, it's going to be intercepted by number 16. And now number 1, Lauren Tybus has it, and Tybus is looking, fires over to Nia Dorsey, and Dorsey will score, and it is now 12-6 Chiefs here with 10:44 left to go in the third quarter. 2 great possessions there by the Warriors, and they will cut the lead down to just 6. The officials are getting things set here for the draw. And that ball is up in the air, and it's scooped up by Mackenzie Sanders, who's going to look and fire it over to number 23, Madison Stevens. And Stevens is running across the middle of the field, and she's going to flip it over to number 2, Bella Woods, and Woods will miss it. And now it is scooped up by number 6, Anna Kate O'Kelly. And O'Kelly is looking down the field, and it's going to be bobbled by Savannah Church and will roll out of bounds. And it's now Sequoia ball here. Number 23, Madison Stevens will flip it over to number 27, Riley Weisgerber. And she flips it over to Mackenzie Sanders, who flips it to Leah Jordan, who bobbles it. And now Leah Jordan is going to take a shot. And it's rolling on the ground. It's rolling, and it's scooped up. It was tipped over by Sequoia and scooped up by number 25. Number 6, excuse me. And Anna Kate O'Kelly is going to get a free shot here for the Warriors. O'Kelly ready. Leah Jordan ready. She's going to look, and she's swarmed by Chiefs, and She's got nowhere to go. She's looking. She's going to fire in the goal, and she shoots and scores. It is now 12-7 Chiefs. The Warriors slowly clawing their way back into this ball game. And a timeout called by North Atlanta. Both teams going to their bench now. Sequoia going to recalibrate their offense and see what adjustments they can make. So the two teams will come back out on the field after that timeout break. Sequoia looking to get a refresh here. Start this second half. And North Atlanta has put up 3 straight unanswered goals on Sequoia. Referee's getting things set here for the draw. Whistle blown, that ball's up in the air, and it's on the ground, scooped up by North Atlanta. Number 2, Sarah Morris. And Morris is looking. She's swarmed by defenders, and the officials will blow the play dead. It's going to be a free shot here. Morris is ready. Jordan is ready. And the whistle's blown, and Morris is going to look and fire, and it's blocked by Leah Jordan. And it's going to be picked up by North Atlanta again, and it is going to be a yellow flag down. Yellow card on North Atlanta, looks like. And they're going to get another free shot here. Sarah Morris again. Looks like a reshot maybe. Morris is ready. Jordan is ready. And she shoots. And it's blocked by Leah Jordan. And it's picked up and shot in by number 18, Mania Dorsey. And it is now 12-8 Sequoia with 7:57 left to go in the third quarter. A near perfect start for North Atlanta in this third quarter here. And Sequoia is now huddled up by the goal here, recalibrating, coming up with a new game plan here, as North Atlanta has found ways to get away from their outstanding defense. Madison Stevens going out there for the draw. She's done very well today. And the officials are getting things set. That ball's up in the air, and it's Kenzie Sanders just missed it. Scooped up by number 2, Sarah Morris, and flips it back over to Anna Kate O'Kelly. And O'Kelly is looking. She's getting swarmed by defenders right now. She flips it over to number 1, Lauren Tybus. And that is going to be a yellow card on North Atlanta, or yellow flag, excuse me. That's a flag, not a card. Only a shot here. Here is Lauren Tybus. Tybus flips it over to number 3, Savannah Church. Church is going to flip it to O'Kelly, and the officials will blow the play dead. And that will be a penalty on Sequoia. Here is Anna Kate O'Kelly. O'Kelly looks. O'Kelly fires, and O'Kelly will shoot and score. It is 12-9 Sequoia, and North Atlanta is clawing their way back into this ball game. With 6:49 left to go in the third quarter. Sequoia meeting up again by the goal, trying to discuss a new game plan once again, as nothing seems to be going their way here in this third quarter. And we'll go back out. Ready for another draw here. Mackenzie Sanders is coming out here for the draw. Maybe a change of heart by the Chiefs. The officials getting things set. And that ball is up in the air. And it's knocked over on the Chiefs side by Mackenzie Sanders. And now North Atlanta has it. Number 13, Gabby Krasinski. And Krasinski is being swarmed by defenders right now. And she lobs it back over to number 12, Dafina Greider. Now Greider has the ball. And she's running down the sideline now across the middle of the field. And it's going to be caught by number 24. And now number 1, Lauren Tybus has the ball. And Tybus is being swarmed. And she flips it over to Nia Dorsey. And Dorsey has it. Dorsey spins. And Dorsey's looking over. Dorsey looks, fires in the goal, and she misses. And that's going to roll out of the back of the end zone here, and it is still North Atlanta ball. They will fire, and they will score. Again. North Atlanta putting up an outstanding comeback here, and it is still 12-10 Chiefs with 5:32 left to go in the third quarter. Officials getting things set. Mackenzie Sanders for the Chiefs is ready. Ball's up in the air. And it's scooped up by North Atlanta again. Mackenzie Sanders is down. And she's slow to get up. And looks like she might be hurt. And she's gotten up, but she's limping off the field. Hope she's okay. Coach Brent Buddy is sending in a substitution for Mackenzie Sanders. Number 29, Lucy Watkins, is coming in as Sanders hobbles off the field. Now she is being looked at by the Chiefs staff. So now it's passed over to Ella Baker. Riley Mahomey, excuse me. And number 2, Bella Woods has the ball. And Woods is swerving in and out of defenders. And she looks and she fires. And she misses. But a good shot, though. And I believe it will remain Sequoia ball. And it'll be a free shot by Bella Woods here. Sequoia in desperate need of a goal here. Hoping she can make one. And she looks and she fires. And it's going to be just a bit to the left and will go out of bounds. Now Ella Waters has the ball. And Ella Waters is looking. She fires over Amberly Mosley. And Mosley shoots and Mosley will score. Yeah. And it's 13-10 Chiefs here with 4:10 left to go in the third quarter. A much-needed goal by Sequoia as they finally re-extend that lead and hopefully try to bring it back to what it once was. Officials getting things set here for the draw. It looks like it's Bella Woods out there for Sequoia. That ball is going to be up in the air. And it's scooped up by Bella Woods. That was actually Madison Stevens who did the draw. Now Anna Kate O'Kelly has it, and she's running across the middle of the field. And she's going to be swarmed by defenders, and they're going to blow the play dead. Looks like she's going to get a free shot here. And Leah Jordan's ready. O'Kelly is ready. And O'Kelly looks. O'Kelly didn't have a good shot. She's backpedaling, being swarmed by Chiefs, and looks like it'll be Sequoia ball, yeah. And the Chiefs will force a turnover, looks like it. It's number 23. Madison Stevens has it, and Stevens is running across the middle of the field. Fires it over to number 13, Isabella Echeverry. And Echeverry passes over to Mosley, and Mosley will shoot and score. Sequoia gets another much-needed goal, and it is now 14-10 Chiefs here with 2:52 left to go in the third quarter. Mackenzie Sanders coming back out on the field, substituting for Leanna Knock. And thankfully, she's okay. Here's the officials getting things set for the draw. Madison Stevens out there for the draw. Ball's up in the air and scooped up by Stevens, but they will call it North Atlanta ball. Corrine Evans has it now, and she's looking for an open target. She's running around, made the defender miss, and they're going to call nothing there. And now she's running around here. Flips it over. Number 2, Sarah Morris. Morris flips it back to Corrine Evans. And Evans just running around here, flips it back over to Sarah Morris. And Morris is going to roll it over to number 6, Anna Kelly. Now Kelly drops it, and Ella Baker will dive on it. Here's Savannah Church with the ball now. So Church fires, blocked by Leah Jordan. And it rolls out of the back of the end zone. Now Sarah Morris has it. She runs around, fires, and she will score. It is Merritt Swayze, actually. Excuse me. Merritt Swayze with a goal. And it's now 14-11 Chiefs. North Atlanta not done yet. When there is now a minute 32 left to go in the third quarter. So here's Madison Stevens out here for the draw. She's done very well today. Referee setting it up. Ball's up in the air. And Amberly Mosley will get it, scoop it up, and it will fall out of bounds. No, it will not. She scoops it right back up again, and now she's running down the sideline, but looks like she stepped out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover. Now here's number 1, Lauren Tybus with the ball. Lauren Tybus on the inbound play here. Mosley stopped by the ref. Lauren Tybus makes a move, and she's going to look, and she's being swarmed right now, and it's going to be caught by number 13, Gabby Krasinski. And Krasinski flips it over to Sarah Morris. And now Morris has it. And Morris is going to be shoved by number 7, Racy McCroby. Looks like a reset here. And that ball's dropped, and it's picked up by Leah Jordan. Now Leah Jordan's looking for someone to throw it to. Taking her time here. Got plenty of open defenders. Just looking for a home run ball here. Jordan still walking around with the ball. Here comes a defender. And she just wanted to wait out the clock. And that will be the end of the third quarter. It is 14 to 11. Chiefs still leading by 3, but a very nice third quarter by the Warriors as they claw right back into this game. Fourth quarter coming to you in 2 minutes. Welcome back, Chief fans, and we're here to start the fourth quarter out here at Skip Pote Stadium to finish out this game, see if the Chiefs can hang on or if the Warriors can claw back into the game and win. Referee's getting things set here for the draw. Madison Stevens out there for the Chiefs. Ball's up in the air, and it is going to be scooped up by Mackenzie Sanders. And now Sanders is in a foot race across the middle of the field, and she's gotten loose. She's going to fire to Ella Waters, who will score. Sequoia gets a goal here early in the fourth quarter, and it is now 15-11 Chiefs with 11:40 left to go in the game. A nice offensive series there by the Chiefs. It was only 20 seconds long. And they get a really quick goal. Good play, heck of a play by Mackenzie Sanders there. She just scooped it right up and went right down the field, passed it over to Ella Waters. And Ella Waters just shot it right in for the goal. Referee's getting things set here for the draw. Madison Stevens out there. Stevens doing really well today. The ball's up. And it's caught by Amberly Mosley. And Mosley's going to run around the defender. And now she's in a foot race across the middle of the field. Mosley's going to take it all the way down to the 20-yard line. And flip back to Ella Baker. Looked like. The officials will blow the play dead. Looks like it might be a free shot here by Sequoia. Here's Ella Baker. She looks over to Riley Mahoney, and the ball slips right out of her net, and it's scooped up by North Atlanta. And there's a pass over down the sideline to number 6, Anna Kate O'Malley. And now North Atlanta is taking it in, and Lauren Tibbs will shoot and score. And it is now 15-12, back down to a 3-point game with 10:36 left to go in the fourth quarter. And this game's just back and forth at this point. Referee's getting things set for the draw here. Madison Stevens out there. Done really well today. And the whistle is blown, and the ball is going to be not up in the air. It's just going to go out to the side. And it's going to be blown dead by the ref, and it looks like they're going to do a redo here. Looked like it was a false drop or something. Now that ball's up in the air and scooped up by Mackenzie Sanders, who is going to be running across the middle of the field. And she flips it over to Amberly Mosley, and Mosley's in a foot race across the middle of the field, and she's going to look and drop the ball. Looks like it may still be in the possession of the Chiefs. Looks like it might be a free shot. I think there was a penalty there on the Warriors. And Mosley is ready. She looks. She's going to fire it. And it's going to be blocked. And it's scooped up by Ella Baker. Now Riley Mahoney has it. And the Chiefs will maintain possession. A good block there by the goalie for North Atlanta. Number 22, Bailey Knock. Or, excuse me, Julia Promoff was the goalie. So the Chiefs still have possession here. Ella Baker lobs it over to Madison Stevens. And Stevens is looking, still has it, and ran out of the field by the defender. Flips it over to Mallory Schroyer, and she shoots and scores. It is now 16-12 Sequoia here with 8:32 left to go in the game. Overall, nice possession there by the Chiefs as they really needed that one. And it is back up to a 4-point lead. Officials getting things set here for the draw. Here's Stevens out there. She's done really well today. She's going to lob it up. And it's on the ground, and it's scooped up by North Atlanta. Scooped up by number 6, Kate O'Kelly. And O'Kelly is being pushed out here, and she slips through. Now she's going across the field. And the referees will blow the play dead. And she gets a free shot, and she shoots. And she scores. Anna Kate O'Kelly with the score there. It is now 16-13 Sequoia. And now it is back to a 3-point game with 7:39 left to go in the ball game. Officials getting things set here. Stevens is ready. And that ball's up and picked up by Mackenzie Sanders. And Sanders is going to flip it back over to Amberly Mosley. And Mosley is taking it down to about the 20-yard line. And referees will blow the play dead. Now it's picked up by Sequoia, and that is Mallory Schroyer who shoots and scores. And now 17-13 Chiefs here with 7:11 left to go in the game. Don't know what happened there. It all happened so fast. But Chiefs did get a goal out of it. Here's Madison Stevens. Officials getting the draw set here. The ball's up in the air, and Mackenzie Sanders can't quite come down with it. And it's on the ground, and now she finally picks it up, and she's going to take it along the right side of the field. And it looks like there was a penalty down there. A penalty on North Atlanta, it looks like. Pierce Sequoia will maintain possession of the ball. And here is Stevens, who looks and fires to the goal, and yeah, she got it. Another goal by Sequoia, and it is now 18-13 with 6:43 left to go. Chiefs looking to pull away here and put this game away with a much-needed goal there. So the officials getting things set for the draw. Maddie Stevens out there. And it's up. And it is caught by Stevens. And she flips it over to Mosley. And Mosley's going to flip it to McCroby. And McCroby's going to shoot and score. 19-13 Chiefs with 6:30 left to go in the ball game. A really quick score there, an excellent play as Stevens picked it right back up, flipped it to Mosley. Then Mosley went to McCroby, and McCroby went straight to the goal. An incredible possession there by the Chiefs, only just a few seconds. Officials getting things set here. Ball's up in the air and picked up by Mackenzie Sanders. And there goes Sanders, and she's off to the races. Makes a defender miss, flips it over to number 2, Bella Woods. And Woods shoots, and it's picked up by North Atlanta, number 17. Ball rolled out of bounds. It looks like Sequoia will get possession of it. And McCroby fires over to Stevens. Stevens back over to Echeverry. And Echeverry over to Ella Baker. Baker fires over to Mallory Schroyer. And Schroyer shoots, and it's bobbled. And, and an awfully physical play on the field, and we got maybe a warrior down. Sarah Morris got knocked down. And she got right back up. Awful lot of contact there. It looks like she just drew a penalty. Looks like an illegal pass. And that will be a timeout by Sequoia, by Coach Buddy. And the Chiefs will regroup here and figure out a way to hold on. Maybe put this game on ice. And overall, excellent fourth quarter, though, by the Chiefs, though. Scoring goals and just really quickly, and they've just been doing a really good job. Here come the Chiefs back out in the field after the timeout. Now here comes North Atlanta, hoping they can make some magic happen. You get 6 goals here in the last 5.5 minutes of the game. And they're going to resume from play. And here's number 5, Corrine Evans. And Evans, the speedster today, is going to take it all the way down to the goal, and she loses the ball. Picked up by number 6, O'Kelly. O'Kelly's going to look, and O'Kelly is checked by Stevens. And there's some laundry on the field, and we'll see what the flag is. Looks to be on Sequoia. Maybe not. No. And Sequoia has the ball. Stevens is going to make a man miss. And Stevens flips over to Mosley, and Mosley can't come up with it. And it's in the air. And Mosley's got it now, and she fires over the head of Schroyer. And it will roll in the back of the end zone. And it's Warrior ball here. And Lala Khan's here, running down the sideline. Being chased by Schroyer and Ella Baker. And what a push by Schroyer there. As Lala Khan's is checked down towards the 45-yard line. And now she's going to inbound it here. And flip it over, and it's intercepted by Sequoia, number 5, Amberly Mosley. And Mosley's in a foot race across the middle of the field. And she's going to take it all the way down the goal, shoot. And she just misses. Scoops it back up. Throws it over the head of McRoby. And now it's picked up by Lala Khan's. And now Khan's is going. And she stopped dead in her tracks by Riley Weisgerber. And swatted in the air by Mackenzie Sanders. She's fighting with O'Malley for it. Now, looking like Sanders will inbound it here. And it looks like it's Sequoia ball. And O'Kelly being pushed to the sideline. Here comes a posse of Chiefs. And she just throws that one out of bounds. Here's O'Kelly looking on the inbound play. Fires it over to Lauren Tibbs. Tibbs fires it over, and that will be picked up by the Chiefs. And the goalie, Riley Patterson, will throw it over to number 2, and it's scooped. And it looked like it was scooped up by North Atlanta. But I believe Sequoia still has the ball. 2:15 left to go here in the game. Here's Bella Woods running across the middle of the field. And makes one miss, and she throws it. And she will just miss, and it'll roll out the end zone, the back of the end zone. And Ella Waters will be there to get the ball. And the goalie for North Atlanta going to make a desperation throw here. 1:30 left to go in the game. And she's going to heave one over. And it's scooped up by Mackenzie Sanders. And Sanders is going to make one miss. And she's going to shoot. And she just missed, but she swats the ball out of the goalie's hands. And looks like North Atlanta landed on it. There is now a minute left in the game. Carolyn John here with the ball. And you almost just got to heave one downfield here, see if you can make something happen. And she's going to flip it over. It's going to be caught. No, it's going to be dropped. Now Sanders has it. And going the other way is Sanders. And now it's scooped up by Riley Weisdriver. And now McCroby has it. And McCroby's going to fire it. Not into the goal. I think they're just going to hold it here, let the clock run out. 22-5 left to go in the game. Here's McCroby. He's going to fire it. And it did not go in. And she's going to heave one into traffic. And it's picked up by Sanders. And Sequoia going to hold it. No, they're going to shoot one. Don't think it'll matter. And the clock will run out, and that is your ball game, folks. Third win in the row for the Chiefs here. Final score, 19 Chiefs, 13 North Atlanta. What a game this was. You know, you had what looked to be a Sequoia dominant win. And then early in that third quarter, North Atlanta just came clawing back, got it to within 2. Sequoia got one right before the end of the quarter, and then it was just all Sequoia here in the fourth quarter. Overall, a great win to defend their home territory. Overall, just a really solid win by the Chiefs, and